Good day to you, family. Listen, we are back with Legacy Talk session number 2. In this session, I asked Aunt Nadine the question, how in the world did she have the heart to open up her home and her property at 620 Garden Street, better known as The Hill? How in the world did she have the heart to open up her home pretty much to everybody in the family, pretty much every day? I mean, real talk, we kind of had family reunion at Nadine's house every day and every weekend. She answers that question for us in this session. We also have her brother, Floyd Hayes, join us to give us a glimpse from his view on what it was like growing up in the Hayes household. We also have Pastor Jeff Hayes give us a little bit from his heart on what the Hill means to him. And then we have none other than Pastor O.C. Hayes dropping some lines of wisdom and insight for us on what it was like from his view to grow up in the Hayes household. Listen, this clip will bless you. Take some time to listen to it. Check it out. Aunt Nadine, I've been dying to ask you this question. What in the world made you have such a heart to open up your home, your property, to all of us? I don't think there's anybody in this building that probably hadn't spent at least one night on the Hill. So what's up with that? How'd you have the heart to just allow all of that?
Yeah, like I say, it come from my mom and dad. That's what they always told. Yeah, treat everybody right. If you got food, it's enough to feed everybody. Don't treat nobody wrong. Do whatever you can for them. You don't say it didn't make you mad sometime now.
You know what? That was my next question. I know sometimes you didn't want to have all of us up there, and sometimes you had to ask some of us to leave, right?
Yeah. It wasn't because I didn't love you, though. It's because of the way you be acting and stuff that you shouldn't be doing.
I like it. I like it.
I never said it before.
Yeah. All right, we've had Uncle Floyd right there join us. So Uncle Floyd, I'm going to come to you, and then I'm going to go back to the Hill. Raise your hand, Uncle Floyd. Everybody know who you are, but just go ahead and throw your hand up. Yeah. So I want to ask you the same question I asked the brothers and the sisters earlier. Tell us something that you remember about your mom and your dad.
Well, all I know is this good business. Try to put us on the right track, try to teach us to do the right thing. But not here like me, I've always done some crazy stuff, so but anyway. It was just good people, man.
Yeah.
They loved us all, try to do the right, teach how to do the right thing, did the right thing towards us, so.
Yeah.
How many whoopings did they put on?
Huh?
How many whoopings did they put on?
More than I like to put a couple. But I was kind of hard-headed. I ran away from the house and stayed gone for a long time, so anyway.
Yeah.
It all turned out all right.
Yes, sir. I see somebody in the crowd, y'all, I want to talk to, and he really likes to talk. Jeff. Jeff, we're here at the yes, sir. We're here at the 2025 family reunion, as you know. We're talking about the Hill, man, 620 Garden Street. What are some of your most fondest memories of really growing up on the Hill, man?
Oh, Lord, let me see.
Jeff got to think about something? That's not.
Wow. I don't know what to say. There's so much I could say. But, seeing that, after losing my mom, their brother, their sisters, and some of them the brothers and all, and my aunts, they were there for us, so coming up as a little old light-skinned guy, I didn't understand a lot. And as I got older, I grew a lot and just knowing, just from them, everything that they talk about, and loving and caring about everything. I had a lot of curiosity because I wanted to know who my mom was, but I seen my mom's character through a lot of them.
That's good.
That's what helped me a lot because they were there growing up on College Hill. It was a time for me, like I say, just to kind of find out who I was.
Yeah.
You know, not having a father, then your mother gone. So I grew up with a lot of mental issues with far as anger, you know, trying to understand why. But they filled in a lot of the gaps, you know, and helped me in those areas right there. So I wouldn't tell them all today. Appreciate all of them.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
that
good.
are here today. Uncle OC and
That's good.
and Brazier, who's not here, and all of them played a part. Played a part and all I can say this: they are some great people.
Yeah.
Loving people, like when Nadine was saying, and understanding and loving people, and it is passed down. So I'm
Yeah.
thankful, amen, to be able to still be here today and be able to say that this is my family.
Amen.
I love them.
Oh, yes, sir. My name is O.C. Hayes Jr. My dad was O.C. Hayes Sr. And growing up, they used to call me Sonny. And I don't know too many people call me that now, but my cousin in California, she's the only one now that might be able to call me by that nickname.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for just being willing to sit down with us and talk. So I want to ask you some questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For those of us that weren't around during that time, can you tell us a little bit about what your mom and dad was like?
Well, you know, they were some good people. They were the best people that I knew when I was growing up, because I always honored my dad and my mother. And so therefore, we didn't have very much, but there was love in the home among them and the children. And yes, sir, we had chores to do. And we had to work. We had to work.
Yeah.
And so therefore, we did what we could to help the cause. My mama, I don't care how bad it got, how low the food got. 'Cause one more thing my daddy would always do, he would always, I don't know if y'all remember them 25-pound bags of flour back in those days.
They've been talking about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And them big old buckets of lard. Them gallons of what they had back in there sometimes was Johnny-Fur, Blackburn, whatever they was. Yes, sir. And it's something we had something other to eat. Yeah. And sometimes it might get to the place where we didn't have no meat. They even run out of serve.
I was in school one day.
Go ahead. Oh, you care? What is that?
No, we had them my glass of meat sandwiches and them biscuits, jelly sandwiches. Didn't have no plastic
That's what I'm
bag.
talking. All right.
Didn't have no sandwich bag. We just put them off in the old brown bag.
Yeah.
I went to get out the bus one day, all my biscuits fell off. I had to pick them up. They fell out right in front of everybody. We didn't have no bag, you know, them little old brown, old greasy bags.
Oh, yeah.
It was hard.
I got a question. Did you pick them up off the
Yeah,
ground?
yeah.
So,
Well, you know, we was told, you pick it up, you blow it off, eat a little dirt, you never will know it.
You're right.
That gonna make you fat.
Yeah.
But continue.
But anyway, yeah, I was saying, she'd always see to it, you know. It might seem strange, but back in them days, if she had some flour, she can make a meal. She can cook what they call a whole cake back in them days.
But it was Nadine.
All right, now, they went from whole cake to flapjacks.
Oh, okay.
Now they call them pancakes.
Pancakes.
Just flip, you know.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But she made sure we had something to eat, you know.
Oh, yes, oh,
And
yes.
so therefore, they were kind of rough back in them days, but you know, God was good to us. And that's one thing about my dad and mom, they believed and trusted in the Lord.
Yes, still.
Right.
You know, they brought us up believing in God, trusting in the Lord, believing that whatever you're going through, He make a way.
Yes, sir.
He will. He
And
sure
that
will.
instilled in us today because
Amen.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I can go on about myself, but you asked about the family. But anyway, that's a part of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is.
Because when I grew up behind a mule.
Weezy.
Plowing in the field, you know,
Wow.
and a cross-cut saw. Whew. That was before they got what they call now power saw.
Make a real
We
man
had
out
our
of you.
own, we that's how we, you know, just trying to help, you know, try to help.
You know, we had old mule one time. You know, that old mule worked pretty good till 12 o'clock. When 12 o'clock come, you know when 12 that sucker wouldn't do nothing. He'll
It was
stop.
done.
He wouldn't do nothing. You had to feed him birds. You know when 12 o'clock comes. You whoop him, he still wouldn't do nothing.
It scared me a many times. I thought he was dead. He would just fall out and his eyes all I run off and leave and I go to the house. And there was a time or two that just would beat me to the house. Like what said, he wanted something to eat.
He wants something to eat.
He worked when he was when he, you know.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Great.
The Hayes
And
is
so
weird.
therefore, yes, sir. We had a lot of fun. And I'll tell you another thing. My sister was lucky. Well, you know, a lot of times we say things happen. Sometimes we say luck. But I learned to say God.
Right.
It was God.
Amen.
Yeah.
He had an act. When he get ready to get out, you patch fence on all. Every time I turn around, we had to patch a hole. The joke had got out. He went down to the auntie house, and they had one of them houses back in them days that had a hall between the rooms. They had rooms on this side, rooms on that side.
Mm-hmm.
And Mama said, son, this old mule down the lead. I ain't getting before you get in that garden. So I went down there. They done put a block on his feet, too, when I'm talking about y'all.
Right.
They put a block on him. Thought that was going to slow him down. So I go down there. He done got that chain and block off. And I was going to put it back on his feet. And Nadine was sitting up on the porch, holding him, while I'm down there trying to put that thing back on his feet. And he was just standing like I said, so he head down like he was asleep. With saying there's no time. All of a sudden, you know, the devil got his way of doing things. All of a sudden, that joker ran up and jumped up on that porch and went right over her. I thought he had done stepped on her. She said hit him in the stomach. I think that block hit him in the stomach. I think that's what big that thing was. But anyway, he went right over those. I just said that was a blessing from God.
Yeah, it was.
She survived it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was kind of rough back in those days. But through it all,
Do it all.
the Lord, and I'm going to tell you the truth, I remember times that things happened that my daddy, he used to cut pulpwood in the wood behind. And he prejudiced again, y'all. I'm just gonna say it like that. Behind them white folk, when they get to cutting the logs, they would let him do cutting the tops. And we cut what they call pulpwood. I don't know if y'all remember anything about pulpwood. We cut pulpwood.
Right.
And so he went out there one day, and the man had done already gave him permission. And you know them jokers gonna run him out the woods.
Wow.
No, you can cut him later on. You ain't gonna work out him while we out.
Oh, my goodness.
And my daddy, he kept, we cut that pulp with 5 feet long. He kept that lead stick with him. He had a big old hickory stick.
Right.
Little up on this end had a big end. Look how baseball bat.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He kept it with him. And they were gonna run him out of the wood, man. He when he got through with him, I think they left the wood.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, you know, sometimes people will be peoples. And there was a deacon at the church, and named Theo Johnson. And he was one of the little undercover. We didn't know. So he had out for a while. finally, he got tired of hiding out, so the police all through the woods looking for him.
Right.
So one weekend, he said, well, come to the house. He said, well, I'm going to church today. I'm tired of running. I'm going to go home and sleep in my bed. Went on to church. And everybody said that deacon pulled the police on. They come there that night. They would throw me against police.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
You
He
do a
then
little
knocked on the
bad.
door and broke the door down. He grabbed them out the bed.
Oh, man. They did.
Knocked some of us down. Get out the way. Go there and drug him out and killed him.
Wow.
That kind of still in it for a little bit. But as you grow, you know, when you build the trust in the Lord, you learn how to forgive and let
Yes, sir.
bygones be. Huh?
Yes, sir. No, I'm just listening.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the end be about it. Well, I'm going to Ephesians, daughters, 6 chapters. Children growing up today, as we see, all our children, our grandchildren, children, obey your parents. So this is right in the Lord.
Amen.
And especially, that's why he said, with long life. Because Lord had promised to those that obey him. And I realized, I learned early, obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And so that would be a good thing because, see, I got 3 living in the house with me now, and I can talk about mine because they're in the house living, they know whatever I feel is going to be true. I ain't going to be killing, I know. It's kind of rough sometimes, but I know they children. The children will be children. They're growing up.
Right.
But you got to instill in them what's right.
Yes.
You want them to live the way the Lord intends for them to live.
Yes.
And your job to tell them. A lot of times you can't make them, but you sure need to tell them
You gotta tell them.
and let them know what
Yes, sir.
thus says the Lord and how. You know. So that's how we were brought up.
Right.
That's how we were brought up. That's all we did. And go back to Mom and Daddy. A lot of times Mama wouldn't let him go, but Daddy wasn't Sunday. He wasn't all making. We lived way back over in the backwoods. And we would have to walk out more back. And sometime in the summertime, we didn't have no shoes at the Southern Church. We go bare feet.
Yeah.
Really?
That's us.
More too.
Just make sure we went to church.
Yes, sir.
So we grew up with that. And so God has been good. Didn't know much about my grandparents. I heard of them. But I remember one named John Hayes. Immediately. That was my daddy, mama, and daddy.
Right.
And so when it comes to that work ethic, now we have some old family members there too. There ain't Rosalie Vickers, Molly Vickers. I ate the Vickers, we call him Uncle Woody. He was a preacher
Oh,
also.
yeah.
But all of them had a part in keeping us on the right track.
Right.
But anyway, what I was getting ready to say now, they made sure that we got some kind of bringing up, church bringing up, church kind of in us to keep us on the right track. And so therefore, I heard my mama say more than one time, we'd be wondering about because of the thing. She said the reason why they wasn't because the way we was working, if they worked them back in them days, they will. If we ever get away from Arkansas, we ain't never coming back.
I think we've all said that.
Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
And shown up. Now we went visit the time to some of them in Kansas City. We went visit.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, that was one of the main houses today. And my daddy, his name was Robert. And I think he had the same amount of shirt that my mom and dad had. And as far as I know today, unless I seen didn't know who it was, ain't seen, I never know none of them. But they was in New York. And so it is when I see someone on TV now, and the last name Hayes, they black, I look and say,
Right.
I wonder, yeah.